I would never just sit back and do nothing. Whether you win, lose, or draw, and I can't tell you the outcome, I would stand up and I would be heard.
I'll never forget the day Ed Masry called me into his office, and Ed said, you know, I think we're gonna have to give it up. I said, are you kidding me? We're sitting in this library of all of these law books that became these laws. How is it you think that came to be, Ed? Because somebody, somewhere, went out on a limb. They created law. They changed a life. They made a difference. And you're gonna give up? No. So I'm like, let's go get him. And we did.
As an individual, you can make a difference. First and foremost, you can make a difference just for you. And when you make a difference just for you, it's contagious, because then you have a better outlook, or you feel more empowered, or you're more confident. And then guess what? You can make a difference for your child. You can make a difference for your spouse. You can make a difference in your family. You can make a difference in your community. So everything really will begin with you. So much is about your perception of who you are. And so don't be distracted because somebody else has told you you can or you can't do something. I'm often told that, well, you're not a lawyer, you're not a doctor, you're not a PhD. But you know what? You don't have to be any of those things to be a human being, and to have compassion and some common sense and believe in yourself and do something outside of yourself to make someone else's life better.
How we never know where something's going to lead us. Had you never gotten in that accident, you would not have walked into that law office, you would not have stumbled upon that file, and you would not have made such an impact in people's lives. So what I try to explain to people is you just never know where your life is going to take you, and you should be open to every opportunity and every road that's presented in front of you, because you just never know when you're going to stumble upon your passion.
And I like to talk about choice a lot, and sometimes we forget about that because it's just like second nature, and we're choosing and doing things all the time. So if you really stop for a moment and look at some of your choices and decisions and just do something as simple as choosing to get involved, through choice, you have a say in the future.
I am a dyslexic. I was not the world's best student, and I learned very early that I was different, but I also learned that just because I was different did not mean I was inferior. And for us as women, and even sometimes men, it's the power of believing in yourself. And once you realize the strength that you actually have, you can really become unstoppable. You have to learn to teach yourself. Things are about your perceptions, how to stay positive, and you know what? I think oftentimes we're afraid to not do something. We're afraid to do something because someone's told us we can't do that because you're this or because you're that.
Yeah.
Don't put walls up for yourself. You're strong, you're smart, you're independent. You have to believe that. And oftentimes, the only person that holds us back from those dreams is ourselves.
Embrace winning, embrace loss. Well, for one thing, I learned that success doesn't always mean winning, and failure doesn't always mean losing.
Don't be afraid to fail. Don't be afraid to try. If you fail, try again. Because it is through those failures, it is through that experience, it is through trying that you will learn the most about yourself.
The horizon is endless. Let your visions lead you to be a visionary. Don't let others limit you. And more importantly, don't limit yourself. Question everything and don't be afraid of the answer. Find a solution. Be the solution. Enrich others, and in turn, you will have enriched yourself. Show compassion. Teach compassion. And most importantly, live with passion.